Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing part 2 of my F1 2019 career mode in the Toro Rosso at the Bahrain Grand Prix. So as you can see now, we're just heading into practice. No, we're not. That is a complete lie. We're heading into the main screen before we go into practice, just to check up on a couple of things, just to check up on the championship standings and the R&D, I believe. But yeah, been a while since I've done this. I've been having a few issues with my editing software, so that's been holding me back from uploading. But I think I've got it sorted out for the most part. But yeah, so hopefully I can get back to, or hopefully I can go to regular or more regular videos than once a week. But yeah, so here we are in our main screen, and yeah, checking our messages, our preview. We've got a durability upgrade, so no actual upgrades that will affect the raw performance of our car. But yeah, we're gonna have a look at the R&D tree now. We have 700 points, I believe. So yeah, okay, we're gonna go get a front wing upgrade or a front downforce upgrade. So that'll be good for future races like Monaco, Singapore, Baku. One of the high downforce circuits that'll be good for. Which is pretty good. But we just completely skipped practice 1, and yeah, so we get P7 in the end, but there's a lot of cars behind us that are faster than us. There are mediums and hard tyres, and yeah, so we're now going to go into qualifying, and hopefully we can qualify decently high up the grid, and then maybe get a good position in the race. That would be very ideal for our championship, or where we are in the championship currently. And yeah, I don't know why this game takes so long to load. It's ridiculous. Alright, we're just gonna get our resource points from practice 1, and yeah, we're gonna have a look at some more messages. Our weather report and everything is obviously gonna be dry because it's Bahrain. But yeah, we're gonna go off into quali now. Like I said before, hopefully we can get out of Q1 and out of Q2, preferably into Q3, and you know, hopefully we can get best of us, because there's no way we're challenging the top 3 teams. But anyway, let's go into qualifying.
Bahrain qualifying is nearly upon us, and the drivers look as if they're all geared up to go. I expect we'll be getting underway very shortly. Looking at this field today, Anthony, do you think we're going to see anyone take a chance? Maybe run the hard tyres and save some of the grippier tyres for the race tomorrow?
Well, I'd be surprised in all honesty. It's only the front runners that really have the pace to get away with that. And even then, at the end of the day, it's a big risk. Track position is the most important thing, and it's rarely worth sacrificing for a slightly more optimal strategy in the race. So I doubt we're going to see anyone trying it. I have been wrong before though. We certainly do see some risky decisions every now and then, and it's a gamble that's sometimes worth taking. But if it were me in the car, I would want to be on the fastest tyre for my qualifying lap, without a doubt.
Right, so here we are now for qualifying. We'll skip straight to the end of Q1, straight on to the end of our lap in Q1. And we're coming up to the line. We're going to use overtake, or max mix and DRS, and we're hopefully going to get through, but we don't. We're only P18, which is a massive shame considering I'm pretty sure we got, I think we went to Q3 in Australia. I can't really remember. But yeah, so we're out in Q1. We're also out with, but again, I didn't get to read that. But alright.
Something in the Bahrain air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the sand. Our brightest minds have thrust their brightest ideas into the spotlight of the Sakhir circuit this evening, as we look ahead once more to a Grand Prix that has thrilled us so consistently in the past. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1, of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. Bahrain has showed us many times in the past, though, Anthony Davidson, that a good strategy will only take you so far. Beyond that, you need good racecraft and you need good consistency.
And a little bit of luck too, I'd say. This is one of those circuits where the safety car always seems to come out just at the right time to condense the field together and mix up the cars on different strategies. It's hard on brakes, it's tough on fuel, and the main overtaking opportunity is down into turn 1, where it's easy to outbrake your opponent and potentially have a bit of argy-bargy as well.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Gasly, Valtteri Bottas, and Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, Perez, Norris, and Roman Grosjean, Stroll, Magnussen, Lucas Faber, and Hamilton, Raikkonen, Butler, George Russell, and Crofty. Albon and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So here we are now for the start of the Bahrain Grand Prix. We're going to go straight in. We're going to go from the mediums to the double soft, I think. I'm not really quite sure. But anyway, lights out and away we go. We get an absolutely terrible start. We're passed by our teammate. We've got to defend from Kubica behind. And we're going to have a look up the inside. We're going to dive bomb lots of people. Hamilton has a grid penalty down in 15th. Well, we're battling with him right now. He keeps turning into me because I think that's... Oh no, it's right. I was going to say it's Weber. It's Raikkonen on his outside. We touch the gravel and we go... Oh, we lose the back end slightly. Raikkonen's behind us. He's moving to the left. I squeeze him a little bit, and we've touched with Raikkonen, and I've done a massive drift into turn 4, and I've lost lots of positions, and all the way back down into P19. Kubica having a look up my inside there, but that comes to no avail for him. But now we're going to have a look up the inside of Albon and Russell. Russell just turns into us there, so you know, thanks to that. The AI, well, I think I've said this about 1,000 times, the AI do that a lot, but we've still got Albon coming down our inside into turns 9 and turn 10, and we hold it around the outside, which is a pretty good move. No, I don't think there was any contact. There might have been, hopefully there wasn't. There was, oh well, doesn't really matter to me. But anyway, now we're going on to lap 2 into sector 2, catching up to Russell. We're going to have a look up the inside. Yes, we are. We're going to go for a massive dive bomb. And we get the move done. We squeeze them out onto the curb, and we're up into P17 on lap 2. So we're gaining ground back from our incident with Raikkonen. But now we've got Russell coming back at us again. We've got to defend to the inside. He's trying to go around our outside. He runs a little bit. We both run a little bit wide. I sort of push him a little bit. We're pushing each other very hard at this point. And that Williams has ridiculous straight line speed. But now we've got Albon coming back at us with with DRS. And he's gone up the inside of Russell. I'm trying to go around the outside of the both of them. And I've gone around the outside of Albon because he's backed out. But we're now going to try and hang it around the outside of George Russell. And we do. And we hold on to P17. Nearly lose the back end there. But I think now we've got our teammate Albon moving on to the back of us. He's going up our inside. We're not going to defend. We're going to try and see if we can get the switch back on him. And we're going around the outside into turn 2 and turn to the inside for turn 3, and we get the move done. But is he going to come back at us? Maybe. No, he's not. We just keep ahead of him for turn 4, which is good because we always want to be ahead of our teammate. But there was a yellow flag because I believe someone behind us retired, maybe. I think that's what happened. I think it was a Williams. See if we can get confirmation. Yes, it was. It was George Russell. George Russell was out of the session, which is unfortunate for him, but he's not going to score points anyway because Williams. But now coming in for our pit stop on lap 14, we're going to go to the hards. Yes, we're going to go to the hard tires, and we're going to run to the end on this set. I think we gained a little bit of time on the cars ahead, just from them getting held by other cars coming to the pits. So I think we gained a little bit on Raikkonen. But yeah, we didn't jump any places because we were nowhere near anyone in front of us. That's fine because we should be able to catch them up. But we've come out in P18, which is not ideal. But anyway, we're now back up into P16, and we've got DRS on Devon, our old F2 rival. Hopefully we can go. We're gonna have a look around the outside. We're gonna try and see if we get the switch back like we did to Albon. We're going to go round his outside into turn 2, which turns to the inside for turn 3, and we get the move done, and we're going to use DRS to pull away from Devon. And yeah, we're finishing ahead of our old F2 rival again. He sort of has a little look up the inside, but nothing comes of it. But now Devon is going to go on the attack again. We're going to defend to the inside. Now we're going to move to the outside. He goes to the inside. He dive bombs up our inside. We're going to see if we can get the cut back again. This is probably one of my favourite. Well, it seems to be one of my favourite move in this race. We're going to get the switch back again. We're going to go around the outside of Devon. Hopefully through turn 4 he sticks out the inside. We're going to try and swoop around his outside. Can we do it? We're still on the track. We're still side by side through the whole of sector 1. We're going to try and hold it around the outside of turn 6, which turns the inside for turn 7. We squeeze him out a bit, but he's still up our inside. This has been we've been side by side for half a lap now, but we're going to get a run on him into turns 9 and 10. And we are going to squeeze him out. He runs very, very wide. That may have been my fault, but Raikkonen gets past him as well. But we get the position and we move up into P15. Now Raikkonen is going to come back at us on lap 22. And I don't know if that was the lap we were just on. Probably. But Raikkonen goes up our inside. We're trying to hang it around the outside. We turn to the inside for turn 12. And we hold it. Raikkonen backs out, which is very good. And yeah. Thankfully no crash there. If there had been a crash, it had been very, very bad. Even though it's only the second race of the season, so not too much is at stake, but it's better just to get the result in early, because you don't know how the other teams will perform later on into the season. But anyway, now coming on to the main straight on lap 23, and now Raikkonen has got DRS. We're not going to defend. We're going to let him go to the. Well, we're going to let him take the inside. We're going to brake a little bit early. Try and get the cut back again, and we're going to go around his outside into turn 2, and we get past him through turn 3, and we get DRS so we can pull away from him. So we're doing our cutbacks or our re-overtakes very, very smart there. We're getting the DRS so we can pull away from him, even though we've already passed it. But now we've got up to a back of a group of cars going on to lap 27. There's 3 cars here. There is Stroll, Weber, and Grosjean. We're all fighting for P12. They're three wide going into turn 1. Stroll gets caught up on the curb. He gets pinched a bit, and now Weber's going around his outside. Now we're going to try and go around the outside of Weber. He pushes us very, very far off the track. Now we're fighting with our old F2 teammate, trying to hold it around the outside of him, and he's still up our inside. Is he going to give up? He's still there. We're trying to push him to the inside to make him back out, but we cut across the front of him into turn 6. And we get the position. Now we're going to have a look up the inside of Stroll. We're going to go up the inside. He turns into us, but that gives us the ability to turn around the corner even better. And we get up into P13. And now next up we have Grosjean. And we're on lap, or we're now going on to lap, on the end of lap 27. Sebastian Vettel is now out of the session. And we're going to get DRS on Grosjean on the end of lap 27, going on to the beginning of lap 20. We've got DRS using overtake and rich mix, and we're going to get the slipstream, the DRS. Hopefully we're closing, we're getting close to Grosjean. We're going to have a look around the outside. We brake very, very late. No opportunities there. But now we're trying to get a good run through turns 2 and 3, and we're going to get a run down into turn 4. We've got DRS. We're going to Grosjean defends. It goes to the inside. It's going to give him a compromised run through turn 4, so we're going to try and get the cutback into turns 5 and 6 and 7. There is Vettel on the right, but I couldn't overtake Grosjean because of the yellow flag from Vettel's car, which was very, very frustrating. But we must lose it on the curb there. We decided to stick behind Grosjean for a little bit more of the lap. And yeah, we're up into P12 from Vettel's retirement. That was unfortunate for him, but we're going to stick behind Grosjean here through turn 10, and now we're going to get the DRS again. And hopefully we can maybe get him into turn 11, and that wouldn't be the most ideal place, because then he would get a run on the main DRS straight. But you know, I'm just checking my tyres, making sure they're going to make it to the end. They will, thankfully. But we're gonna we're just gonna follow Grosjean through until we're not. I don't think we're going to overtake him into the final corner. We're probably going to overtake him on the main. That is the best place to do it. And yeah, so we're gonna just stick behind Grosjean here, save a bit of fuel and ERS in the process. Now we're going on to the final lap, and we're going to get DRS. We're going to stick in the slipstream, use DRS, use overtake, and we're not even going to put up the ridge. We don't need to. We fly past Grosjean, and we move up into P11 on the final lap of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Get it through turn 1, and just keep it calm, drive smoothly, and we'll get P11 in this race. Now coming around the final corner, and we get P11 in our second race in this F1 2019 career mode.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, Crofty, this was won through an abundance of speed and an abundance of skillful overtakes. Inside, outside, cutting underneath, we saw it all today. And it's really nice to see a Grand Prix won in that manner. A race, surely, that will satisfy the purists today, I think.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
Alright, so there we have it, the results of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Why have I pressed that button? I didn't want to do that. So the top 10 is Hamilton, Bottas, Leclerc, Verstappen, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Perez, Ricciardo, Magnussen and Lando Norris rounds out the top 10. I come home in P11th. From 18th on the grid, which is decent result, but now we're going to have a look at the championship standings. So we've taken a fall. Perez has got ahead of us, and we've also taken a fall in the constructors. We've lost out to Renault and Racing Point, so we're down into 6th there. But it's all fine. And now, hopefully, we're going to go get some new R&D upgrades, improve our car. Actually, no, we're going to talk. Claire wants to talk to us.
I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. You were cutting your way through the field during the race. You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret? You left a lot of paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip, or did you just misjudge some corners? Appreciate your time.
Alright, and there we go. That was another interview with Claire after that race, which was a pretty good race, to be fair. I wouldn't say it's better than Australia, but it's still a good race. I mean, Australia, we got best of the rest, so that's probably our best race so far. Even if we've only done 2 races, but we're now going to get our rivalry breakdown. We are leading Albon in the rivalry by 7 points, which is actually quite a lot. We don't have another rival yet, but I think we're going to. Oh, we get a 600 resource point bonus for doing our challenge, and now we have how many resources? Well, I can't read how many. Is that 1800, 1000? 1800. I think that says 1800. But now we're going to go and select a rival. You can choose between Lando Norris and Lance Stroll. We're going to go for Lance Stroll because he's shit, and it'll be easier to beat him, even though they get the same the same respect if we beat them. Either one, so it doesn't really matter. But you know, anyway. So yeah. No, I don't know why we're looking at our driver details. I guess we're just sort of interested to see what it is. But now we're going to have a look at our R&D tree. We're going to go ahead and get a couple of upgrades, and we think we're going to go get a durability upgrade, maybe for the ICE. Yeah, we're going to go on for the ICE, and we're going to get one for. No, we're not going to go off the turbo. We're going to go ahead. Well, we wanted to go and get the rear wing or the rear downforce upgrade, but we weren't allowed because we don't have simultaneous development. But anyway, I'm just going to let this play out in the background. I'm just going to say no, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.